What do these languages all have in common? They're all conlangs, constructed languages, meaning someone created them rather than them being developed naturally, like languages such as English, Hebrew, and French. These are, in my opinion, the 4 most interesting conlangs. Number 4, Elvish. This language was invented by J.R.R. Tolkien for his series Lord of the Rings. In his novels, Elvish serves as the language of Middle-earth, spoken by the elves of Middle-earth. The language consists of 2 dialects, Quenya and Sindarin. This constructed language looks and sounds natural. By the way, in D&D 5th edition's version of Elvish, there is a similar script which I think took inspiration from Tolkien's Elvish script. Number 3, Klingon. Klingon is a language constructed by Mark Okrand for the TV series Star Trek. This odd language is spoken by the Klingons, a species of aliens. Klingon's phonetics sometimes sounds kind of harsh because of consonants produced back into the mouth or throat. Fun fact, originally, Star Trek didn't have a writing system for Klingon. It was until the later episodes when the Klingon letters were shown. Oh, and apparently, Klingon is the most developed constructed language. Number 2, Toki Pona. Toki Pona by Canadian linguist Sonia Lang is an art lang like the previous languages we discussed, meaning it was made for artistic purposes like a fantasy novel or an RPG campaign. Sonia Lang tried making Toki Pona as simple as possible, so it had minimalized phonetics, with only a few sounds, and it also had only a few words, 137 to be exact. The challenge about learning it is that the writing system isn't phonetic, meaning there's a different symbol for each one of those 137 words, and you can only use those words to create any sentence. You might think that learning this language is kind of useless, but there are large Toki Pona communities in books. Number 1, Esperanto. Esperanto, created by L.L. Zamenhof in 1887, was made to become a universal language that anyone can learn easily with any native language. The only downside to this language is that it's mostly derived from languages from the Romance family, and it's hard for, let's say, a Zulu speaker to learn it. And also, you probably noticed that Zamenhof's plan didn't work. You probably don't speak Esperanto, and most of the world doesn't speak Esperanto. But still, the reason I placed it in first place is that Esperanto is the world's most successful and widely spoken constructed auxiliary language. Thanks for watching, stay tuned.